everybody, it's RetroGamingNow, and I'm back with Fate, the Cursed King. I'm actually on a different computer right now, so hopefully we don't have any technical issues. But here we are, so slowly are working our way through the Caverns of Living Fire. And it's level 17, so we need to get some 17 quests. So let's look around. 19. 19. I know they're around here somewhere, let's see. 18. Oops, I already checked these guys. Yeah, I think last episode I wasted a lot of my money on trying to upgrade my armor. But... wait, don't I need 18? I need to go back and check. I may be trying to get the level I'm already at. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, I need 18. I can't believe I said 17. Okay, try again. 18, there we go. I think both of these were 19. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and save and reset as it is. Since I'm not going to be able to get everything I need anyway. Orc characters. Alright. Some legendary gel herdlings. Alright. Should be ready to go, so let's bring in some Valkyries. So Jim Mirage is doing alright. Looks like we're all healed up. Let's get going. Back to the Caverns of Living Fire. Get this gold since we're here. Okay. Shadow Elf characters start with 5 extra points in dual wield skill. Am I Shadow Elf? I might be. Certainly not using dual wield skill. Right now it feels to me like it's better to have the shield. But I guess we'll end up seeing if that's ultimately where we're gonna want to go. So there's a fire cyclops. Get right in there. I really like its Gharial Basilisk's look. Be sure to keep using my attack magic. Great. Alright, I'll recover him. And we need to heal him up too. Hopefully I don't take too much damage. Okay. Yeah. It does seem like in this game there are a lot more I guess a lot more times where there's a lot of enemies at once. Which I don't know. I like it. The combat it does feel different. And certainly having a, like that, it's a big change to have another guy with me. Alright, so my guys are going to disappear. Or, okay, so one thing at some point I'll need to do is get some more defensive, like, healing spells. Oh, I see, it's a boss, that's why they're having such trouble with it. So sometimes that's what I can do, is when they're facing a boss, I'll just sit back and heal everyone. Oops. 5. Alright, so my mana's out. Since I accidentally used haste. Alright. Beast Mangler the Blasted. There's a name for the ages. Wow, that's quite the name. Elite Bugbears. These can be a pain to deal with. He's using Meteor Strike too. Maybe I should get back to attack magic. Okay. They just stopped facing him, I don't know. if he did some sort of spell on him. Yeah, so just use target spell on my pet. You can see he's got that error, that arrow. Target spell is like the kind of like blindness, which I probably should use on him. Yeah. Okay.
Not enough money. Insufficient money.
Alright, we gotta calm down. We're gonna be fine in just a minute. We just gotta hang in there. My ally's done. My pet is collapsed. I'm almost out of mana. But we're almost there. Just get blindness back on him. My pet is fleeing, huh? Sometimes it does that where it gets into that infinite loop. That's quite amusing. Ah, Royal Chain. No, not much to it, is there? Okay. So let's do some team healing. It's F7? It's F5. This computer doesn't have the... I guess the function keys aren't split off. If that makes any sense. So I can't easily see the difference between the spells. Alright. That should be enough. Perfect. I just needed that earlier in the fight. Get some lava torrents out of the way. Just a lava torrent. I was wrong, there are multiple. I'm amazed. I really like this attack magic spell. I don't know. It's just because it doesn't use a lot of mana at all, because it's such a low-level spell, but I have the attack magic skill where it's still really useful. You know, and sometimes I'm kind of wondering if that's the way to go, because we did check this out. It is better than other spells, like later spells. It's more useful. I guess the difference is it doesn't do area effects. This one does area effect, but you can see it uses so much more mana. Alright. Hopefully I can avoid, hopefully I don't need to heal myself before I level up. Okay. That would be nice. We'll see, okay. Bring back. Alright. So I'm gonna have to sit here and let my mana recharge a little bit. I don't have any potions. Usually I pick up any mana potions that I find, just because they're really useful. But I haven't in this case. I just don't have any. Ooh, our first fire dragon. In fact, I thought it was called a fire drake. They must have changed the name for some reason. It really does look like a fire drake. But there are more than a few enemies in this dungeon that look similar to ones in previous dungeons. Oh, there's Jim Raj on the ground. I saw him on the map. I was trying to figure out what that was, but Antidote probably has a use. I haven't seen anything with like crazy poison. I see. Alright, we've got to take out this shrine. As I've done in the past with shrines, a lot of times it's helpful just to hold back and let my guys take care of them. But this Sasquatch can be a bit of a problem, so I'll need to make sure to avoid that. And we're going to need more Ghost Valkyries, of course. I'm out of mana again. Okay, so now go back on the offensive. I need to get this Sasquatch out of the way. They deal way too much damage. Okay. Well, thanks. That was Jim Raj healing me up over there. Now I'll heal him back. What are we doing? Alright, we're getting pretty close. Shadow Hammer the Vengeful. A couple more seconds probably. My pet's in trouble, but I think I'm doing just enough to him. But I should level up after this. Yeah, these shrines are basically like bosses with really high health, but no physical attacks. They just use spells. Alright, there we go. So now I'll take out everything else, as I like to call it, clearing out the trash. And I level up. What was I doing with levels up? I was trying to be even, right? So strength is 80. Is there anything that I'm looking forward to getting? That was awkward. Anything I'm trying to get specifically? I don't think so, so I'm going to go all in magic. And let's do some more attack magic. Okay. These Thorn Terrans seem to be considerably weaker than the Fire Terrans, or the Magma Terrans. Not sure why that is. It's like they don't do as much damage or something. Cave Vulture. And he's out of the way. Loop around the edge. Yeah, they're all classic Fire Elemental. These were in the original Fate. Not a lot of the enemies we're seeing were in the original Fate. But definitely some of them were. These Cave Vultures certainly weren't. But the Fire Dragons and Magma Beetles were. I think it's interesting to see how many of the ones sort of stuck around. Because I think the data for all of them is still in each of the games, if I'm correct. I might be wrong about that. Some of them are, I definitely remember, like these Demonlings. Bugbears definitely more. Okay, so maybe more than I initially said are still in the game. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to sell a skeleton. Just trying to figure out what they're attacking down there. Let's get this basilisk out of the way. I really should have given that orb to my pet. Okay. Battle skill. Shield battle skill has been raised by 3 points, so that's actually useful for me. Thank you. Alright, a book of town portals, so we can... I guess we gain 1 free town portal. Let's get rid of that too, we're not going to need it. Demon Staffs, there's a rare item. I think we've seen that one in this run. Yeah, rare item is absolutely a misnomer for some of them. I've talked about how the rarity system works before. Pain Crusher the Arcane is about to get crushed in pain. Alright, F9, bring some of these guys back. Agog the Improbably Named. Now there's a name, the Improbably Named Agog. Is that random? That's kind of funny because... You know why it's funny? Is because it is improbable that something would be called Improbably Named. I've never seen that. That's got to be an Easter egg of some sort. Do you think? Right? It's improbably named. That's too good to not be a little inside joke. That's funny. It's certainly improbable because I've never seen that in any Fate game. The tag Improbably Named. That's really funny. I like that a lot. It's one of those gels or slimes that we need to rescue. Alright, pet, hang in there. Let's loop back around here. Yeah, that's right. Come help me out. Wow, I'm getting a lot of experience. I'm halfway to leveling up again. It's been like 15 minutes. Not even. It's been probably like 10 minutes since the last level up. I know what it was, though. It was all those bosses in a row.
You have been poisoned.
Yeah. Well, we got an antidote. What? I just used the antidote. Where is it? That's weird. It doesn't show the status effect either. Am I accidentally eternally poisoned? No. Must have been just some sort of glitch. So I'm going to bring these down here just to save some space in the inventory. We'll resort it. Okay. Yeah, once again, there's just so much going on. It's tough to sometimes see where the enemies are. That was a two-shot kill. I should zoom in a little bit. Okay. Also, the monitor is much smaller. I have a pretty big monitor at home, but here it's not. I'm actually playing on a laptop here. So it's a very different feel. I had this really nice Logitech, what's called a G70 mouse, something like that. And it's blue, it's got like, you can adjust the sensitivity, it's pretty nice. I like it a lot. But I accidentally left it at home, so I'm using this old, kind of crappy Dell mouse, which gets the job done. It's better than using a touchpad. Oh boy, that would be tough. Yeah. So far, it feels to me like this game isn't quite as difficult as the Traitor's Soul. It could be just because I'm a lot better at fighting. Like, I understand how to play the game more. So that could be part of it. And honestly, that's probably what it is. It's because, like, we had some, like, serious growing pains earlier in the game. I don't know if you remember the very first episode. I think I died 3 times. Part of that I don't think it was my fault. I think the game let me go into a dungeon that was way too difficult. Which I think is probably the game's fault. That's probably an oversight by the developers. But we haven't died yet. I mean, I don't want to jinx it. It's going to happen eventually, but it'd be cool if I could get through a whole level. That's the other thing that I haven't touched yet is hardcore mode. So the way hardcore mode works is it's the hardest difficulty, and you can't die. Well, okay, you can die, but if you die, you're dead forever. So it's permadeath. I think that would be, I don't know, that's something I've never tried. So I'm always too afraid because you don't want to, you spend all this time with this character. Like, this is my descendant, I don't want to lose that. But then if I were to die, it would all be over. And like, you can die for some stupid reasons, like, especially those nautiloids with their one-shot fire bolts. So like with the firebolt, I'm not sure if that's the exact name, but you know what I'm talking about. The like column of fire from the sky. The thing with those is you can't dodge them because it's magic. It's not like a targeted projectile thing. There's nothing you can do. If you're too close and you get hit from one of those, you just die. And so for something like that, that's something I didn't understand. It took me a while to figure out. I'm honestly still a little bit salty about that because that's poor balance, but I don't know. That's the problem with hardcore mode, is what if something like that happens and I just die? Who's left? Gotta find some more herblings. Talwar sword. Is there any fishing here? I don't see any. Alright, let's get that chest. Nothing. There's one of them. So I was going to say, apparently we still have 3 of these things left to find. But there is still some area we haven't explored. I wonder if there's a fast mace. The maces are always, I mean, just kind of slow weapons. But I wonder if there's one that's got a high speed. Or maybe a rare item or something. Like, I know there's light mallet, which I've seen before, which is kind of a funny rare item. Because it's certainly not light. It's like the heavy mallet. I can't remember what it's called. Massive mallet? I don't know. Okay. So zoom this map in a little bit so I can see. It's kind of a roundabout way to get there, but we'll find there. There's a couple places that I haven't seen yet. Could be in here. Well, I certainly did need to find the exit, so that's good. And I see him over there. Now I should level up again after the experiences from turning in my quests. Ooh, Eric the Black. Alright, I'm down for another boss. Let's get him frail. Alright, bring in some defense. Go to him, buy a mana potion. Oh, he doesn't have a mana potion. He does have an elixir potion. This is everything. So I'll take that. So another Ghost Valkyrie. He's used Dervish spell, so he's attacking quite quickly. Let's complete that quest real quick. So I'll send in some shots from the back. Yeah, I am happy he's not attacking me personally. And I mean, I have all the debuffs on him. I just need to muffle magic spells, really what I need. I wonder if he's got one. No, he doesn't. He does have Summon Fire Drake, though. Which is what's coming up. Okay. So there we go. That is it for this floor. Let's just get this little area over here. Just for completion's sake. Cinder Blast. 115 magic, yeah, it's too much. Alright, let's head back to town. Alright, so return to town. Alright, so it's... Really? Did he just die? Must have been poisoned or something. Okay. So... let's start out by getting all these. There's my level up. And the last one's right here. Alright, let's sell some stuff. And then we need some 19 quests. Thank you. Sell. Sell. Okay. So, we still have a socket there. She only has, which is a couple. It's a Superior Pearl, 6% Dexterity bonus, which is not bad. It's not really what I'm looking for. Let's talk to the Jeweler. Oh, the Thaumaturge. He's just as good. Fire Resistance. Honestly, Fire Resistance is not bad. That's expensive. It's a perfect one. I could get that. I'm just looking around. Let's see. I'm just going to do damage dealt bonus. Okay. So let's level up. We want to stay equal, so we're at 70 there. And we'll put all this in there. So we're still at 75, 75 minus our strength bonus. The dexterity bonus, remember, is never going to go away because I'm never going to take off those earrings. So that's not a problem. Let's do some spellcasting skill. So that was helpful. No.
An ally has recovered.
No, I need 19. Look around, let's see. Warlock's Robe 60. Oh, nowhere near. I forgot, this armor is really good. The Great Helm looks like it matches it too. I don't really have a lot of money, or strength for that matter, so I can't purchase this, but I think it'd be cool to get one of these eventually. Yeah, you know, I mean, I could gamble on a... This is too cheap to be good. Sometimes I just buy them just to see what it is, but let's see what this is. I think that's better. I'll take the little magic bonus, and the attack bonus is certainly good. Yeah, I think all around that's pretty decent. So I need more strength. But these are... Oh, come on. Whew, okay, well that's too bad, because these were really good. I probably can't afford anything. I need to upgrade my armor at some point. Yeah, he can't even use any of that. He doesn't even have a glove. He doesn't even have gloves. No wonder he's dying so quickly. Okay. Anyways. Let's get some 19. So we're going to save and reset.
Please, will you?
20.
I'll suppose.
20. I like the sand in the wind going by.
You have received the task.
I didn't do
It's a nice little touch.
You think you can?
I'm probably going to want to save and reset, but there are 2 up here, so there's a chance I'll still be able to get it.
I've got.
Yeah, nothing. What is that thing? Orcus hammer. It looks really cool, I'm not going to lie. Maybe I could pick one of those up at some point.
I've got a job.
Nope, okay. So we're going to have to save and reset anyway. So let's check out this guy real quick.
To be honest,
You have received the quest.
Alright, and get back in.
please.
No, I'm not escorting someone named Face Smasher. In fact, I'm not sure I'd want to hang around too long with somebody whose name is Face Smasher.
I didn't do it.
I gotta do it again. Oh, there's one up here.
You think you can?
You have
Perfect.
received
Alright.
the quest.
So let's heal up. That's not him, it's not Sifu, it's her. Asiya.
You feel refreshed.
Alright, another one of these. And we're heading down. Okay. Okay. Let's get situated. Gotta write spells out. Yeah, I think that's what we need to be focusing on. At some point, we're gonna have a day where we'll sell an expensive item, and so we'll have a lot of money, and I'm just gonna save and reset until I find armor, because that's something I really do need right now. My armor is nowhere near as good as everything else on me right now, and I can, you know, buy some armor for my Jimraj, my friend. We just need to go through and do it, because I'm surviving on inferior armor. For the stats I have and the level I'm at, I could be wearing stuff that's much better, quite honestly. I mean, frankly, we've kind of been neglecting Jimraj a little bit. I mean, he's still using like a light crossbow. There's a key. That's not really a high level stuff there. Heal my pet up. Okay, so we need another one of these. Double demonlings. Triple demonlings. Okay, you want to be careful here. So once again, these guys do deal a lot of damage. Pretty weak though. Alright, so I need to pull out, bring back another one. These Valkyries. Alright, I'll send in some discs. There's a Fate card. So my ally leveled up. My mana is crushed right now. So 45 strength. What's the next one we've got for him? 66 strength. But we could get him up to 48 strength. So I think we're going to do the same thing where we sort of balance him out. So now we can finally wear that. It's a little bit less worthless. It's not that he's worthless. He takes up space, if anything. And he does fight. I think it's helpful to have him. It's just I am not making him... I'm not setting him up to succeed with the stuff I'm giving him. I love this spell. As my spellcasting skill goes up, I can just fire this thing off. I think it's faster than my... Yeah, it's a little bit faster than attacking with my my mace. Beast the Cruel. Beast, huh? That's one of the less interesting names, but I think the fact that it's less interesting actually makes it a little bit more interesting. Kind of strange how that works. Okay, so my summons are reduced. Okay, there's a poison orb. Don't touch that. Alright, some Cyclops. Spectral crossbows are cool. I really like spectral crossbows. I think I used one for a little bit in my last game. I know it's been so long. I just like how they look. The idea behind them is very cool. And they work well. They worked well for my last character who was a bowcaster and magician. It's something that would probably work well also for Jimraj once he comes back from being fainted. It's like a Pokemon. Alright, it's a rare item. Fate statue. I love Fate statues. They're so much fun. Because you can get like nice rare gemstones, but it's also fun to fight bosses. Fighting bosses I really enjoy it. It's pretty helpful too. Just considering the things you get from it. You get fame. You also get experience too. So to me, even if it fails, it's still helpful. Demonokio, so there's some rare gemstones. Yeah, nice. I can dump off this. I don't know why I picked that up. Nice. So there you go. Paying dividends already. Oops, I missed completely. That was a whiff. The one thing is, if I'm with my spellcasting skill going up as I am able to attack more quickly, the problem is I can run out of mana if I need, for example, like summon another Valkyrie. I mean, I'm relying less and less on these guys. They're certainly nice just to provide some auxiliary damage, but it's not like I can't stand in there and fight, which is like, you know, what I'm doing right now. And I think that was the big problem I had in the last game, is my character was just weak. Quite honestly, he couldn't take a hit. He would die way too early. And I think really that part of the game when we were skipping levels, like we would do 2 levels at once, really is what caused that. So that's something we're not doing in this game. We're going through every level. And ideally, completing it. You know, exploring everything as much as we can. Sweet mace. Probably worth picking up. I didn't even see that basilisk. I am sick of fire cacti. I don't want to see him anymore. It's just annoying. Okay. Ooh. Some enemies there. We need another one of these. Thorn Terran's still around. What are they doing? I think I should have just enough mana to bring another one of these guys back. I'm gonna need another one too. So I can either fight for a little bit without magic, which is probably what I'll do. And then from there, I'll recover my mana. And that should be good. That's perfect, because now I'm gonna be stuck at 3. Alright, here's the last one. I really probably should heal my pet. So I should go to team heal. Stand in there. Let them do some work for a little bit. I work hard. I need my break every once in a while. Send my pet to pick up those healing orbs. Alright, so that's probably okay. We'll work our way through these. It's a nice open floor, I like it. It's like little rooms as opposed to just hallways and hallways. Yeah, it's areas like this where I feel like if I had a good area effect spell, it'd be really helpful. Oops, QB. Let's see if I have one. I do have Meteor Strike. Maybe I should try... Oh, that's... Oh, that's me. Maybe I should try using that a little bit. Except this is our F4. Yeah, it's a big mana drain for sure, though. I don't know. It still might have some use. Ooh, super mana potion. Okay, get back in the fight. Alright. We need to do a tactical retreat a little bit, I think. There's a lot of stuff coming at us. Do our best to take these guys out one at a time. These demonlings are a real pain in the butt. Their attack speed is really high too. Okay. So it's just me right now. I don't even have any summons. And I'm out of mana. So we're going to loop around a little bit. I just need some mana is really what I'm looking for right now. Alright, fire bolts from all over. Okay, getting close. Once I get 4 of these guys back, I will be in a much better position. Just fleeing for my life right now, quite honestly. Okay, so we're going to heal my pet, shift 4. That will help us out. Just about ready. Okay. That's my 3rd. Loop around again. There's number 4. I think these guys will probably be dispelling pretty soon. Yep, so there goes 1. So the problem is you put too much strain on them. But what's more important is that we're, for 1, staying alive, and 2, we're just slowly getting some hits in. So that's the problem. We got in a situation where there's way too many enemies at once. So we're trying to slowly pick these guys off one at a time. There's another one. And we are nearly there. Okay, wow, that was a journey. I think we got 2 Empire Staffs. Yeah, so we'll give him the Super Health Potion. Give this to my pet. And give this to my pet too. Don't need that. Okay. Take a breath. And let's finish it out. Alright. One at a time. And he said as he walked into no fewer than 5 bugbears at once. This is a time for a meteor strike. In fact, it probably wasn't. Well, I think I've got just enough left where I can pull that and do another meteor strike. Agarok the Murderous. Okay, well that explains it's a boss. Alright, loop around, loop around. I think we should be okay pretty soon with this guy.
The quest is complete.
Whew, I'm holding a lot of stuff, aren't I? I am going to send my pet to town, I think. Do a little bit of a pit stop, so we'll identify all of these. No, not as good. Honestly, I'm not gonna ooh, 7 attack magic skill bonus. That's good. Whew, I might save one of these. What was that? 30 instant dead. Okay. I should always check. And we'll keep this. So, sort. Alright.
Your pet has departed.
Wow. Exciting. Alright, let's get this quadrant down here cleared out. I don't think we've only done one quest. Okay, I was taking some big hits in there. Yeah, the attack speed of these demonlings is pretty deadly. Especially when there's a lot of them at once. Oh no. Alright. Just gotta wait it out, I guess. There we go. Alright, that should get him. Drops a Ligneous Brace. Well, so that's why they're doing so well. Is because they're carrying rare items. Where did that Ligneous Brace go? Where'd it go? Is it my other weapon set? Who knows what happened to that? Okay, that was a little weird. It was a fate card. Oh, this episode's gone on long. We'll try and finish this up pretty soon, hopefully. Nail Grinder the Ghastly, it's a boss. Boss cactus.
You are poisoned.
Alright. Let's see what cash my pet brings back. Alright, need another bugbear. I don't have enough.
Your pet has returned.
Is that 400,000? Okay, so it's not a whole lot. These Demonokios, I guess, aren't particularly high-level items. Okay, we're losing our summons. I really do think they changed it so enemies are more likely to swarm. Oh, thank you, Mana Orb, coming in clutch. Because it really does feel different in that sense, that there's always more enemies at once. I saw that Mana Orb over there, but I don't want to accidentally hit the Poison Orb. Oh, we got a Fate Statue. There's our third Empire Staff of the floor. Alright, so before I do this Fate Statue, I'll need to take out all of these guys. Alright, so he should be good. Healing Orb, thank you. Okay. It's a lot of stuff. Okay.
Will you attempt to?
Perfect ambers. Perfect ambers. They're not rare, but they're still useful. Because they're perfect. Okay. Don't really need those. 14 life bones is like a quarter hit. Perhaps I should consider upgrading my vitality also. That's something I kind of neglect a lot of times. Again, I really think better armor is what's going to be more helpful in that sense. Because if you think about it, when we're upgrading our... As we upgrade everything else, so we upgrade our strength or whatever, that's essentially the same as upgrading our armor if we choose to buy the correct armor, if that makes any sense. Let's try to avoid using one of those, but I guess I'm going to. Alright, Fire Elemental. Hopefully we're almost done with this floor. It looks like it, even though we've only done one quest. I don't know. So if this episode gets really long, I'll cut it off, and we can finish it in another episode. Because I don't want to have these episodes really run on for too long. We still got a little bit of time, though. Stamina Charm is not useful, except for the Space Bra attack, the Rage attack, which I don't really use anyway. That's more something my partner uses. Here's a question. Can they use potions? I kind of think they wouldn't. And here's why. You could give him your potion to store it, like, because you're out of space. But then he uses it. And so the player would be like, why did I give it to him? He used it. At least that's why I would think that they wouldn't have it that way. Golden Axe. Okay, I don't need this. Oh, I see it. It is a rare item. I just couldn't see it. I was trying to figure out what happened to that Ligneous Brace. But it is a rare item. Blood Quiver. Pick that up, pet.
You cannot carry.
It must be.
Your pet is scared.
Must be Fling. Okay, so need another one of these. Need to heal my pet just a little bit, at least. I can absolutely afford the next level up of that spell, the Greater Group Heal spell. I just haven't. That's the thing. I feel like if I'm like utilizing my time correctly, I could be a much better fighter than I am right now. The part of the problem is just cash. The other thing. Getting that weird fog thing. I can't tell. I can never tell if it's a glitch or if it's some spell they're using. Regardless, it looks kind of cool. Okay. Hopefully we're getting close. Ooh, it was a 3-for-1 deal right there. I was most concerned about that Sasquatch. It's like Donkey Kong, giant punches. I will take the healing orbs. There's a tiny little treasure room there. Okay, so there's a few areas we haven't seen yet. One of these is right... We missed this fire dragon. There's a couple of them. Ah. This must be one area we haven't been. There's a lot of enemies I haven't seen. Okay. I'm gonna heal my pet up a little bit. So there's that area up top you can see. I think there's a little bit up around to the side. So we'll go do that real quick. Yep, this is it. Get down. There's a lot of fire beetle. Fire elemental. Is there a treasure room up there? I don't think so. I don't know if they're actually called treasure rooms, but I've seen enough to think that they are a thing you can find in the game, like it's programmed in. Yeah, maybe it is. Okay, so you get this little hallway, nothing up there. Ooh, there's something way up here I haven't seen. And also a demonling that's left behind. Okay. So yeah, there's at least a couple more areas. This is a big floor. I'm sorry for the long episode. Kind of as I expected, this was a dead end. So, in that case, we're going to go up here, because it looks like everything we need to find is from up here. What are our last quests? Boss and a shrine.
You cannot carry anymore.
An ally has recovered.
Thank you. Ooh, what is that? Ancient staff.
Your pack is full.
What's it look like? Pick it up, pet. No, he's not going to. Okay, so that's a dead end. Let's go this way. Alright, a fire elemental.
Your pack is full. That has increased in power.
So my pet leveled up, looks like. Alright, so we got Demonling. It's an elite Demonling.
Your pack is full.
Which I'm sure we've already seen. My allies collapsed, alright. Through that. Is this a blood quiver? It's maybe something for my allergies. There's... So try and trap him in the door and make a choke point. And I'll stay over here. Fire, 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 fire. Okay, bring that back in. I'm gonna heal up. Oops, wrong one. Ooh, we need more of these, actually. Okay. Need to pull back a little bit. Okay, so there's the boss. That's what's going on. There's a boss. I'll go ahead and use these. I really do need my last Valkyrie, but this is going to allow me to fight a little bit more effectively inside. So there's this. I'll heal my pet. So where's the boss? Paint Smash the Depraved. Is that got enough? Oops. I'm hitting one instead of... I just wasted a bunch of mana by casting the wrong spell. That should do it. Alright.
You have completed.
So there's our second quest, as our episode approaches 55 minutes. Hopefully the last thing we need is in here.
You have sprung the trap.
And it's just so satisfying, this disc spell. I think it's great. It's it just feels good to use. I like the sound a lot. The push. So look, maybe it's up here. It's not. There's another little area to the side down here where it might be. By the downstairs. So we're looking for a shrine. There it is. Okay, so it's an evil shrine. A weak one at that, too. I'm going to be done in about 10 seconds.
You have completed.
Alright. Now we'll take out the trash. Pick out the rest of these. I certainly am going to level up, but I might as well pick up the experience. And I don't want to be surprised when I return with some enemies I forgot. Guess they need help up there. Okay. Just get this last little hallway. In case there's something I missed. But then we are at long last heading back to town. Okay, great. I didn't think there actually would be something I missed.
You are overburdened.
Yeah, well, that'll be a little bit worth a little bit of cash. And we are nearly done. Okay. Now we can finally head back. That was an extensive floor. There's a lot to that. Okay. So I'll do my quests first. Then I'll sell all my stuff.
You have been granted new skills.
Level up.
An ally has gained in experience and skill.
Jim Raj levels up. What's next is for my pet to level up.
You cannot carry in the
Oh, I didn't call it right. Alright. So I'll identify and sell my stuff real quick. But we need to finish up this episode pretty soon. Let's check this out. 15 bow and crossbow. What does my ally have? 10 bow and crossbow. So this is a better version of that. Nice.
Final.
The spell could not
That
be
was a
completed.
reward item. Okay, sort this. Demon Okyo I might use. We'll decide that in the next episode. Got some more tarot cards. Send my pet over.
The spell could not be completed.
Alright, this has been Retro Gaming Now, playing Fate the Cursed King. And I'll see you guys next episode. Have a great day.